Everybody else is listening intently to Biz.
When you pour a bowl of cereal, do you ever think, what is this made of? Well, the truth is that those Cocoa Krispies contain many genetically modified organisms or GMOs that could be unhealthy. Some of you might pour it and ignore it, but milk may be more than milk. Unless you're getting that organic hippie stuff, it's likely that the milk is a cocktail of RGBH, modified version of a chemical injected into cows to increase milk production, and RBST, both of which have an undefined effect on humans. Most cereal contains wheat and or corn, but did you know that is genetically modified too? 100% of the corn in Fruit Loops is genetically modified, containing the same DNA sequences as that in Roundup. Here's a fun fact. Insecticide isn't meant to be eaten. Even the heart-healthy Cheerios have GMOs in them, so don't feel safe eating the presumably healthy cereals. If you think GMOs that plague your food are bad, here's the best part. Companies know that they're producing them. Despite 64 countries that require GMOs to be labeled, the United States is not one of them, and Kellogg's has spent over $2 million to ensure that. If all of the companies that are anti-GMO labelers combined the money spent to avoid GMO labeling, there would be approximately $572 million. And that's just for the last 10 years. As I just explained, cereal contains many GMOs and so does the milk. Companies have spent millions preventing us from knowing this, so we all notice their ingredients they want us to see. Don't we deserve to know if we're eating insecticide?
It's a cocktail of GMOs. Okay, thank you. Noe, what was one thing that stood out to you? Okay, sir?
Pesticides were not meant to be eaten.
Pesticides were not meant to be eaten. What is Roundup?
It's awesome.
He said that the same chemicals that were in Roundup are in your GMO-induced cereals. Roundup is a weed killer. Roundup, it comes in the can and you pump it, you get the little hose and you kill the weeds with it. That has the same amount of chemicals that GMO cereal has. Are you to eat weed killer? In fact, if this was elementary school, would we do a whole caution on not eating Roundup weed killer?
Probably.
But yet, get out your Cheerios. Pour on it your GMO milk. How you feeling? Are you starting a good day?
Yeah.
Okay. Maya, could you tell us one thing that stood out to you about GMOs?
What stood out to you?
Yes.
In his paper or just in general?
In his paper would be great.
That he said that when you switch over to organic food, you're eating hippie. Okay, thank you.
Hippie organic food. Okay. How many of us drink organic food? Drink organic milk or whatever, or eat organic food? Has that changed in the last 5 years?
Okay.
Yes. It's increased quite a bit. And the price of organic consumables is decreasing because of supply and demand. Sam, what is one thing that has stood out to you in general about GMOs? Could you say that a little louder?
They're over in America, they're 91%.
Okay, that's nice. Sir, can you please tell me one thing about GMOs? They are bad for you. Thank you. Jimmy Neutron, why are GMOs bad for you? It's okay. Why do you think chemicals on food would be bad for you? Okay, what he said? And what he said was that sometimes it's the same chemicals that we use to kill weeds. Do you think that would be bad for you? Okay, sir?
Not positive.